What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we're talking about Bitcoin, but more specifically, the Bitcoin dominance chart for Priya Cotterell. We're talking about this one for you, Priya. You wanted to know the potentials for it rolling over to give us an alt season or something like that. So, yes, generally speaking, I'm not saying yes as in that's what I think, but I hear what you're saying. Yes, generally speaking, when Bitcoin dominance goes down, that means altcoins are going up, right? And it has been going down, as we can see. Generally, when Bitcoin dominance goes up, that actually happens when most of the time crypto is going down. Bitcoin dominance goes up, but Bitcoin is still losing price. It's just everything else is losing price faster. We can see based on this week here, Bitcoin dominance has tanked. It's very much tanked, actually. But I want to give a little secret. Maybe it's a secret, maybe it's not. But besides Bitcoin dominance, to tell if it's alt season or not, something that I've noticed personally. So before we get to the BTC.D chart, I want to point out total 3 here, right? Total 3 is the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that would mean basically altcoins, right? Everything besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's excluding that, right? So if we look at that, and if we compare it, I want to compare it to Ethereum. Ethereum on Coinbase, and we'll do a new price scale so that I can move them around a little bit. I promise I have a point. Okay, I promise I do. And then we'll get into the BTC.D chart. I'm going to do this real quick. Hold on. There we go. So if you look, you can see that. So the orange line is Ethereum. Okay, I'm putting them on the same chart. So this is Ethereum. This is altcoin market cap. Okay, that's essentially what that is. You can see they very much, like to a T, they work in unison. If we even actually do the correlation coefficient here with Ethereum as well to just kind of show it in like in a different sense, besides just like visually, you can see that they very much are very correlated with each other. There was a time right here where they were not. I mean, they still were. They were above the zero, but they were less correlated than they normally are. But I mean, even then, like you found a low at the same point in time, like a relative low. Here you went up, you found a high, where here you were still continuing to find a high. Here you found a lower high by the time altcoins found its higher high. But more or less, they're correlated, very, very correlated. And right now, they're strong correlated. So what I'm trying to get at is, yes, it's good to look at the BTC.D chart, but throw this in your back pocket too for the future. Looking at Ethereum, and it makes sense, right? Ethereum's the top dog altcoin. It makes sense that daddy altcoin would lead all the other altcoins into glory or into death. If Ethereum's doing well, altcoins will probably be doing well as well. Yes, Bitcoin, whenever it moves sideways or if it moves down a little bit, that can be good for altcoins as well. Gives them a chance to grow, right? People cycle money, but it doesn't always work like that. But that's just something I wanted to show real quick. Let's move on to, let me delete all these real quick. Let's move back to that chart that you were wanting me to look at. BTC.D. So I do think it's going down. With this kind of move down, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw a little bit of a recoil, of like a pullback up, right? You're still in this price range overall. Yes, it looks like you're breaking out, but you could have a little bit of a pullback. Bottom to top there, right at your 236. So again, seeing a little bounce wouldn't be bad. Though you did bounce, went up to your 069. You might be going lower. Dominance might be going down. It could go all the way down to the 382. Absolutely, it could. At 51.0% right now, 0.5%, all the way down to about 48.3%. That's Mufasa. That's his tail. Mufasa, say hi. Say hello. He's a good one, man. He's a good one, but he likes to put his butt on my head, so I'm going to be leaning a little bit closer so that he can't do that. He'll like try to find me, but enough about my cat, man. He is a silly goose. But let's see. Top to bottom, up at your 0.5 area here. 382 is down here. Yeah, I do think you go lower on your BTC.D, which BTC.D going down does normally mean that, yes, altcoins will be going up, which is kind of interesting because I would think that a lot of things are going to go down relatively speaking. A lot of like cryptos are going to go down. I want to see how this thing's been performing with its 236 since it found its low here. Didn't hit it there. Here you kind of bounced off it twice, so maybe it is getting ready to move up higher. Here you bounced off it again, man. You do like your 236, don't you? I don't know. I would think, looking at it, I would think that it wants to go down. But let's see you break below 50.85%. Here you are right now at, wait, what? Oh, 51. I thought that said 50. I was like, how is it higher? But it's lower. If you break a week or a day, you close a day below 50.85%, I'll be convinced that altcoins might start pumping. But if not, this might be the exact same scenario, this exact same setup that we've seen this whole time moving up, really, right? Because from this low here to this high, you bounced right off the 236, like right off it. You went a little bit below it, sure, but you bounced right off it. From that low to that high, you didn't really do anything with it. You continue to build, so let's take it to the next high. Bounce right around your 236 again. So here we are, same low, all the way up here, 236, bounce. I wonder if we take these more relatively speaking. Bottom to top, 61869. No, that's not what I wanted. Just bear with me here, man. It's a process. Kind of below your 0.5, near that 618 again. Get this more relative low. Right at the 0.5. Okay, that one's like a one-off, which is okay. Low to high here, nothing really to go off of there. Low to high here, 618 area again, just above it. It seems like you like to go just above that 618 actually. And look at that, you're right there now even. So both varieties, however you draw them, whether you want to get the whole scope or you want to be specific with it, you're at areas where you have commonly found support. So yes, it does look like you want to pull back right now just based on the price action, but you could go up, man. This could reverse. It absolutely could. Look at this, right? Look at the last time we saw something like this where we just, and it was a lot smaller, actually both times even. Look at how bearish that candle was, and then we went up immediately, right? Look at how this was a bearish engulfing candle here, a lot smaller, but still similar, right? Very bullish candle followed by a very bearish candle, very bullish looking candle, you know, relatively speaking, to a very bearish candle, and then just went straight up. I'm not too convinced, actually, man. You might be forming a relative double bottom here. Previous areas of resistance, previous areas of support, even. It looks can be deceiving with this chart. Absolutely, they can. Look at that bullish divergence on the daily. It's not confirmed until you get a day to close green. It's not confirmed, but look at this, man. You could be bouncing right off your oversold zone. I don't know. This could actually spell bad because, like I said in the beginning of the video, when dominance goes up, that tends to happen when crypto as a whole is going down. Bitcoin's going down. Dominance is going up, but Bitcoin's going down. It's just altcoins are dropping more. Looking at it on the weekly chart, it's a little bit deceiving, but I kind of would expect that it holds support. At first, I was thinking it was going to go down, man, but I am kind of thinking that it's going to hold support, actually. Crazy. Deceitful, this chart, man. Very deceitful. Yeah, look at that bullish divergence you got. It's going to move up soon. It's going to move up soon. Like today, tomorrow, something like that. Like very soon, it's going to move up. It's going to have a nice move up too, probably. Wow. So I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think alt season is upon us. I absolutely do believe that there will be some altcoins that move up while Bitcoin moves down. There always is. But I don't think it's going to be alt season. I don't think alt season is upon us at all right now. I was a little bit excited in the beginning of the video, but I'm a little bit less excited about that as I'm looking at it right now. And again, actually, let's look at the Ethereum chart, because again, if you compare Ethereum to Total 3, and you want to find it again if you forgot, anybody watching this, Total 3, that is crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So essentially altcoins, right? Essentially it's the total market cap of that. If you compare them to Ethereum, they're very much correlated. So essentially what Ethereum does dictates what altcoins do, if that makes sense. Ethereum is the daddy altcoin. Bitcoin is the daddy crypto, but Ethereum is the daddy altcoin. And what do you have on the weekly? You have a high here and a lower high, and what else do you have? You have a high here and a higher high. That's hidden, or that's not hidden. That's classic bearish divergence. Classic bearish divergence. And you're about to close the week here. It's not confirmed. It's presenting itself, but it's not confirmed. But look, tipped the 1886. That's a deep extension hit below your 1618. Ethereum probably wants to move back to 2366, if not lower. If not lower. Which would tell me that altcoins are in trouble as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Let's see here. 668, 69, 618, 69 area, man. Yep. You could pull all the way back to 2000. I don't think Ethereum's going to break below its 2000 level. If it does, see you at 1700. Again, it's going to go down there, but I don't think it does. I think it holds that 2000 around 2100 even. I think it holds that area, but I do think it goes lower. Absolutely, I do. Soon, too. Yeah. That looks toppish to me, man. Bearish divergence, but not severe, but still downtrending in your RSI here on the 4-hour. That would imply more downside to the daily, which wouldn't look good necessarily. I don't know. Look at that. I didn't even actually notice that at first. High, lower high, right? 3 peaks, high, higher high, higher high. That is double bearish divergence, a lot like Bitcoin. And that would take you right around $2,100. Yep. Previous area of resistance around your 0.5, also at previous areas of support. So if Ethereum looks like it's going to go down, which I think it does want to go down, that would imply bad things for altcoins and good things for the dominance, which to me that all agrees with what we've been seeing. So yeah, that's my thoughts, unfortunately. I do think we have alt season coming soon. I do. But maybe a month or two from now, or maybe even 4 months from now, it could be a little while. But we'll probably see a decent altcoin season soon enough. But on the bright side, if altcoins drop, it's just a better time to load up on them. You know, I'm not saying sell just because I think things are going down. I don't think sell. I hold a lot of altcoins, you guys. That's actually, I only hold altcoins and some stocks. I'm not selling any of my stuff. I'm not selling any of it. And I'm full-heartedly expecting that things drop right now. I'm going to add more to it because you never know when I can be wrong, right? These are my opinions. I could be wrong. Watch Ethereum go up. Watch altcoins blow up. Watch the majority of altcoins go down, but then the altcoins that you have that you sold because you hear me say that altcoins are going to drop, those are the ones that go up because not all altcoins are going to go down just because Bitcoin goes down, but most of them will. So I hope that brings some clarity, Priya, and to anyone else who's curious if we're going to see alts gain value. Unfortunately, I don't think we will. I think we had a little bit of a pop recently, and that's probably primarily because Ethereum went up and it's the number 2 dog. That's why BTC.D went down. But I think that it's going to level out soon. I think that we're going to see a little bit of a reckoning across the board for altcoins and for Bitcoin, for crypto all in all. So that's that. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to see more. I'm not buying any crypto until the end of January or the beginning of February. It might even be later than that. Contrary to what a lot of people believe, man, I think that BTC is not going to see higher prices than that high until after June of next year, of this year. Sorry, not next year. That should be the headline. No, of this year. Wow. It's the end of the day for me, man. I need some sleep. We're not going to break 49K until June or July of this year, or later than that even. That's my prediction. I think we're going to be in a lull for quite a while. We're not going to move down that whole time. I think we're really going to move down primarily this month and a little bit into next month, if not by the end of this month. It could go into March, but that's cutting it close. I would more think through this month and then a little bit in the beginning of February is my thoughts, and then we'll probably move sideways, and then we'll slowly crawl our way up and recover, but that's going to take time too, and I don't think that we're going to see prices above this until June or July is my thoughts. Yes, I know about the halving. Yes, I know the halving's coming, but check the price action every time we've had a halving, guys. It moves sideways for months, at least 1 month, if not more, after the halving. So that's all I got for you. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.